Hi guys, this is Lauren with the Aloha Movement Collective. Today we're going to do a yin to yin, so really grounding. We'll get into those deeper held postures, and then we'll end with a little flow. Then we'll be grounding it down before you know it. I'm on my Unity Pro mat. I have one of our bolsters and then 2 blocks, and all will be linked below. All right, let's get started. Let's just come to sit down comfortably. If you have a block, you can place one below your seat. If you want to elevate your hips, you could sit up on your shins or cross your ankles. Just find an easy seat. If you need to call in energy, you can flip your palms up towards the sky. Or if you want to feel even more grounded, you can flip your palms over on the earth or on your body. Start to tune in. Begin to notice your breath. Take a deep belly breath in. Sigh out of your mouth, let go. One more like that, deep belly breath in. Sigh out of your mouth, let go. If you've closed your eyes, begin to blink your eyes awake. Then reach your arms to the sky. Palms to touch. As you exhale, anchor your hands at heart center. You might soften your gaze once more. You might close your eyes again. Driving your thumbs into your sternum. Bow your chin towards your chest. And take a moment to set an intention. Maybe it's to find time off of your mat to still feel grounded and supported. Or maybe it's something you're working on, something you want to let go of. Once you have that intention in your mind's eye, breathe and fill all the way up. Big sigh out of your mouth. Let that intention fill the room. Start to cultivate your Ujjayi breath, breathing in and out of your nostrils. With each exhale, constrict the back of your throat. And then sweep your arms to the sky, breathe in. As you breathe out, twist over to the left, right hand outside of left thigh, left hand anchors behind you, gaze over your shoulder. Breathe in through center, arms reach high. Breathe out, twist over to the right, using your back arm like a pillar to lengthen through the spine, and then use that exhale to twist a little deeper. Come back through center, arms to the sky. Left hand down by left thigh, reach right fingertips up and over. Then come back through center, just switch sides. Just finding a little movement before we begin to find some stillness. You might start to add on. I like to round forward. Can even come through center. Cactus out your elbows, opening your heart. Finding any sticky spots. Sending your breath there. We've got one more round of breath. And find your seat. Sit up tall. From here, we're going to find a bolster. Placing it behind you. And then we're gonna let our legs go long. We're gonna find a supported fish pose. So letting your back fall heavy to your bolster, opening through your heart. If this is too much on your low back, you can always plant your feet to the earth. Make sure your glutes are rooted down to your mat. Let's take a deep breath in together, fill up. Sigh out of your mouth, let go. You can release the control of your breath. Breathing in and out of your nostrils. Just letting it flow naturally. So trying to find stillness in these yin poses. Finding that feminine energy, that softness, that ease. Cooling the body, getting into your fascia, connective tissues that surround your organs, your muscles. And just allow yourself to be still, to land. As you're opening through your heart space, maybe bring your awareness, your focus to that intention you set earlier. Opening your heart to it. And as you open your heart, feeling every part of your body that's touching the earth, props, and feeling that sense of groundedness, that sense of support as you open up. We've got one more round of breath here. You might start to reach your arms behind you. You might even cactus out your elbows as you exhale. Then you're gonna bring your palms down alongside of your body, ground down through your seat, your legs, your palms, and slowly begin to peel your way off of your bolster. From here, bending your knees, finding a passive forward fold, curling your chin toward your chest. Just counteracting that open heart. Turn that heart inward now. Breathe in. Breathe out. Gently rise back up. We're going to set up for swan. So you might use your bolster. You also can use your blocks. Let's find a downward facing dog. Moving gingerly, no need to rush. You might find a little movement here if that feels good. Pedaling out both feet, bending one knee and then the other. And then as you're ready, breathe in, right leg lifts. Then bend your knee, open up your hips. Find some movement with your ankle or your knee. Then as you're ready, bring your right knee toward your right wrist. Beginning to set up for your swan, also known as half pigeon. Try to square off through the hips. So we will be here longer than a flow class. So use support. You want to go to that first level of stretch, knowing that you have time to deepen, to explore, but not forcing it, not rushing it. From here, I'm going to bring a block below my hip, and then another block below my sternum. There are lots of different ways. You can keep blocks below your forearms, whatever feels good. You can even place your bolster below your chest. And then once you feel situated, just allow your body to heavy. Feel that support, knowing that it's safe to let go, to release, to open. Let's take a deep breath in together. Fill up through your nose. Sigh out of your mouth, let go. And notice as you release tension in your body, if you start to pick it up somewhere else. Maybe start to grip your fingers or clench your jaw. Maybe you begin to hold your breath. Keep coming back to that ease, softness. Maybe start to explore just a bit deeper for these last several breaths here. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Gently walk your fingertips back towards your right shin. If you have any props below you, remove them and shift your weight into your right hip. And then you'll extend your legs forward. It might feel good just to shake them out. And then as you're ready, make your way to your downward facing dog. Finding any movement you might need once more. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Fly your left leg to the sky. Bend your knee, open up your hips. Find any movement you might need. And then as you're ready, left knee, left wrist. Start to set up your swan on the second side. Finding the support you need. It might be different on each side. And as you're ready, begin to explore stillness. But in that stillness, trust that you're not stuck. You can come out of the posture or go in deeper. Again, if you notice yourself finding any tension, try to relax, let it go. Just noticing the difference between that dull ache or pain. If you're in pain, adjusting, coming out of it. But if it's that dull ache, you just feel a little uncomfortable, maybe you allow yourself to sit with that discomfort, knowing that you're releasing, you're opening. And you might go just a bit deeper. You might stay as you are. We're a little over halfway. You made it through the first side, you'll make it through this side. Take one more deep breath in. One more full breath out. Gently begin to press your way back up. And then you'll shift your weight over into your left hip, moving slowly. This time you'll plant your feet to the earth, knees to the sky, palms behind you. Start to windshield wipe your knees side to side. And then we're gonna set up for deer pose. So I'm gonna show you first. Placing a bolster behind you. You're gonna let your knees fall over to the right in a zigzag shape. And then you're going to continue to turn towards your bolster, bringing your chest down. You can rest your forehead. You can bring one cheek down. As time passes, you might remove the bolster and just resting your chest down to the earth, stacking your hands, resting your forehead down. But again, start at that first level of stretch, knowing that you have time to deepen. Flip your palms up to the sky. Just allowing yourself to be soft here. Noticing your outer hips opening, that gentle twist of your spine. You can stay as you are. You might go just a bit deeper. Complete one more round of breath. As you're ready, pressing your way up, turning towards the top of your mat, windshield wiping your knees side to side. And then plant your feet to the earth about hips width apart. Palms behind you, fingertips face your body, ground down through your feet, your palms. Press your hips to the sky, squeeze your glutes at the top. Your head might fall heavy behind you. And then lowering back down on your inhale. Then we'll set up for deer, second side. So let your knees drift over to the left, placing the bolster behind you. And then lowering down. If one cheek was down, switch sides to even out. And just land. Maybe your palms flip up, surrendering, receiving. You might stay as you are. You might go just a bit deeper. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Gently press your way back up. Turning towards the top of your mat. Windshield wiping your knees side to side. You might even find a turn to face the back of your mat. Just getting into a little hip mobility, spine mobility. And as we begin to flow out of stillness, just begin to notice that difference of shifting your energy, the stillness, and shifting it with movement. Notice what's similar. And then as you're ready, begin to make your way into a tabletop. Crossing your ankles, planting your palms. Spread your fingers wide. Start to cultivate Ujjayi breath once more. That ocean-like breath. Link it to your cat-cow. Inhale, drop your belly, shine your heart. Exhale, press your mat away, curl chin to chest. Again, inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart. Exhale, press your mat away around. Just keep flowing here. Now, as we start to move, we're still going to be finding those grounding postures, staying rooted. One more round of breath here. Then you'll tuck your toes, press your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Pedal out both feet, bend one knee and then the other. Maybe this down dog already feels a little different than that first one you found. Breathe and lift your heels high. Tiptoe to the top of your mat, taking your time. Meeting in a forward fold. Feet hips width apart, maybe wider. Generous bend in your knees. You might sway side to side, bob up and down. You might fix your hair. Just feel your lumbar spine release. If you went for a bind, free it. From here, you're gonna place your right hand below your nose. This is a great place for a block below your hand. From here, bend your right knee as much as you need, rotating open to the left. Left arm sweeps to the sky. You might circle out your wrist, wiggle your fingers. You might even go for a half bind, wrapping your arm around your back. If you went for that bind, release it. Reach your left arm high. Sweep it forward and down. We'll switch sides. Left hand down. Peel your right arm to the sky. Bend your left knee as much as you need. Circling out your wrist, wiggling your fingers, holding or going for that half bind. If you went for the bind, let it go. Reach your right arm forward and down. Inhale, halfway lift your chest. Exhale, bow forward. Root down through your feet, vertebrae by vertebrae. Rise all the way up to stand. Once there, sweep your arms high, palms to touch. Anchor your hands at heart center. Come back to that intention. Offer it up. Reach your arms high. Breathe in. Breathe out. Swan dive over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift your chest. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back to a plank pose. Navel to your spine. We're going to lower all the way onto our bellies. You can always drop your knees first. Elbows graze your ribs. Once there, untuck your toes. Press into the tops of both feet. Hug your elbows towards your midline. As you inhale, shine your heart forward. Gaze right past your top of your mat. Exhale, forehead down. Press back to a child's pose. Big toes to touch, knees wide. Rock your forehead side to side, massaging out through third eye center. And then reach your fingertips forward, so much so your forearms begin to lift. And then as you exhale, ground down through your palms, your forearms. Another like that. Breathe and make tense with your fingertips. Reach forward. Breathe out, find that softness. Another like that. Inhale, reach. Exhale, soften. Begin to walk your hands over to the right. Your torso might follow with you. You might stack left hand on top of right. Keep sinking your seat towards your heels and just feel your side body open. The next time you inhale, walk your hands back through center, then over to the left. Come back through center, press into your palms, find your tabletop pose, then tuck your toes, press your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Right leg's gonna lift. Bend your knee, open up your hips. You might find movement, you might find stillness. You might circle out your right knee. You might lower and lift your left heel. Right leg goes long. Drive your right knee to your chest. Cheetah. Step your right foot through. Lower your left heel down. rise up, warrior one. So really ground down through the pinky toe side edge of your left foot, driving left hip forward in line with right. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Cactus out your elbows, open your heart, reach your arms high, open up, warrior two. Right knee is bent, find your heel to arch alignment, wrists in line with shoulders, shoulders fall down and back. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, find side angle, right forearm, right thigh, left arm to the ceiling. You might hold, you might go for a half bind, full bind if you want it. Keep rotating your right lung towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you went for a bind, release it. Find extended side angle, left bicep frames left ear. And then you're gonna plant your left hand down, find a low twisted lunge. Left heel spins to the sky, reach your right arm to the ceiling, circle out your wrist, wiggle your fingers. Sweep your right arm forward, and then quarter turn to the long left edge of your mat, finding your prasarita, wide-legged forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Left hand below your nose, sweep right arm to the sky, gaze up. You can hold here. You might go for a half bind, wrapping your right hand around your back, reaching for left hip crease. You might take your left hand, reach somewhere on your right leg, just avoiding your knee area. Keep shifting your weight toward your toes. And then gently unravel. If you're bound, bowing a little deeper. Inhale, halfway lift your chest. As you exhale, quarter turn back to the top of your mat. Plant down through your palms, step back to a down dog. Full breath in, fill up. Full breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend your knee, open up your hips. Find some movement that feels good or stillness. Inhale, left leg goes long. Exhale, squeeze knee to nose cheetah. Step your left foot between your hands. Right heel spins down, rise up, warrior one. Keep driving your right hip in line with left. Keep sitting low into your front knee, breathe in. As you breathe out, cactus out your elbows, open your heart. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, peel open, warrior two. Finding your heel to arch alignment, drive your front knee towards the left edge of your mat. Stay low in your front knee, reverse your warrior. Find your side angle, left forearm, left thigh. And you might even walk that back foot in just slightly, finding any movement you might need, maybe going for a half or a full bind. Full breath in. Full breath out. If you went for a bind, unravel. Extend your side angle. Feel linked from your heel to your fingers. Breathe in. As you breathe out, right hand plants down, right heel lifts. Finding your low twisted lunge. Find any movement you might need. And then sweep your left arm forward. Quarter turn to the right long edge of your mat. Finding your wide-legged forward fold. Shaking your head, yes. Shaking your head, no. This time, right hand below your nose, sweep left arm to the sky, gaze up. You might go for a half bind. Maybe you go for that double bind, wrapping right hand somewhere around left leg, just avoiding your knee area. Full breath in. Full breath out. Gently release fingertips down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow forward. Breathe in, lengthen. Quarter turn to the top of your mat. Make your way to your downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Gently glide forward to a plank. Find your tabletop pose. Few rounds of cat-cow. Maybe you notice you've got a little more space in your spine. Send your breath to all that space you created. And then make your way onto a seat. From here, lower all the way down to your back, vertebrae by vertebrae, dripping down. And then take a full body stretch. Point through your toes, legs long in front of you. And then hug your right knee into your chest. Give it a squeeze. From here, you might start to rock your knees side to side. The next time your knee opens to the right, let it stay. You can stay as is. Maybe you reach for the blade edge of your right foot, going for a half happy baby. You can also reach for the back of your calf or the back of your thigh. Try to stay active through your left leg, flexing your left toes towards your shin. Full breath in. Full breath out. Gently release your bind. If you have one, hug your knee back through center. Give it a squeeze. You might even round your forehead to your knee. If you lifted your head, lower it back down. And as you exhale, find your supine twist. Right knee drapes across your body. You can hold right here. Maybe you go for cat pulling its tail, bending your left knee, reaching for the top of your foot with your right hand. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you went for the bind, gently release it without snapping out. Return your knee back through center. Give it a squeeze. Then let your right leg go long. Hug your left knee into your chest. And then finding that windshield wipe side to side, or you can hold in stillness. And then the next time your knee opens to the left, stay as is, or maybe you go for that half happy baby. Flex your right toes towards your shin. If you went for the bind, gently release it. Hug your knee through center, perhaps rounding your forehead to your knee. If you lifted your head, lower it back down. Find your supine twist. Left knee drapes across your body. And you can hold or bend your right knee, going for cat pulling its tail. If you went for the bind, gently release it. Without snapping out, hug your knee back through center. followed by your right. And find a happy baby, full happy baby, reaching for the outer edges of your feet, backs of your thighs. You might sway side to side. You might even extend one leg and then the other. Then we're going to set up for Shavasana, our final resting pose. You're gonna hug your knees into your chest, round your forehead to your knees. Tense every muscle. Sip in one more breath of air. Open mouth, exhale, Shavasana. You have your props, you can always use them. Take up space, allow yourself to land. You can stay in your Shavasana as long as you would like to. We're going to take 3 breaths together. Breathe in through your nose, fill up. Sigh out of your mouth, let go. Another deep belly breath in. Big sigh out. One more, fill up. Empty out, release. You can stay as you are. You might start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, waking yourself up from this rest. Finding a full body stretch, pointing through your toes. Rolling over onto one side. Resting your head on your bicep. Then gently pressing your way up into a comfortable seat. Ending as we began. Sit up tall, sit up proud. Reach your arms to the sky, bringing your palms to touch. Anchor your hands at heart center, bowing your chin towards your heart. Coming back to that intention you set. Knowing that whatever it is you're calling in or letting go of, you're grounded, you're supported, you're rooted, but you flow. Bring your thumbs to third eye center, where the teacher in me sees honors, is so grateful and inspired by that same teacher within you. Namaste.